Hi guys, it's Drew here, coming at you with a twin flame check-in. Now, I was like, let me just pull some cards to feel out the collective energy for the twin flames at this time, and then we wound up with an entire spread pulled. So I'm like, okay, this is a reading, let's film it. uh okay, so the central energy of this reading is the healing card from Dreams of Gaia. The focus right now definitely is the inner healing journey, especially for those of you in separation at this time. There's a reason for the separation, and that's so that you can heal and address the wounds and triggers which have come up in the course of your interactions with your twin flame. So that should be your focus right now. And the love message here that we have is, stand in your power and I shall stand in mine. Release victimhood on every level. So these are really powerful messages coming out. Okay, can you guys see that? Gorgeous way to start this reading. A lot of you have been very triggered by your twin flame and your interactions, as I said before. And I'm not saying your feelings were unwarranted, but there's very strong messages coming out from Spirit about releasing victimhood on every single level. The more we grow on the spiritual journey, the more that we allow things to be as they are. Okay, the spiritual journey is not about manifesting what you want into your reality. It's actually about surrendering to the divine and allowing the divine to sort of just take your life in the direction that it's meant to go. And I had a really profound realization about victimhood. Guys, believe me, I know what it feels like to be a victim. I was pimped out as a teenager. I was a drug addict. I've experienced every type of abuse in relationships. You name it, I've experienced it. And it can be a little confusing when you get into the twin flame dynamic and you're trying to sort out the trauma within, you're trying to sort out this relationship. But the biggest part of it all is that the divine is orchestrating everything, Everything's divinely orchestrated for your expansion, your conscious expansion, and your spiritual growth. I'm a goddess Kali worshiper, and she loves to tell me, like, she'll just show up and be like, if I'm on the pity pot, and she'll be like, you're not a victim, you're blessed. And poof, she's gone. That's all she's got to say. Set me straight, you know what I mean? So, victimhood. Oh, I was going to say too, I had this profound realization that, all humans go through the same things. The experiences might be different, but we all experience rejection, manipulation, neglect, whatever it is. We all experience the same things, and we don't realize it. We like to make our experiences so special and so separate from the rest of humanity. But when you really have that realization of, like, I'm not special, I haven't been through anything that, so many thousands, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, millions of people have also gone through. It was just such a high perspective, when I had that realization. And it took away all my victimhood. It just snatched it away, So that was interesting, you guys. I was having a little bit of anxiety. Maybe I was picking up on it collectively, so I paused the video and I just did some deep breathing, some pranayama, some chanting on my jap mala, and so for those of you who are having who are having anxiety out there in the Twin Flame Collective, because I was picking up on it so strongly, remember, the spiritual seeker, the yogi, is master of his nervous system, and I have been struggling with anxiety because of hormonal issues. Like, I have hormonal imbalances that just cause mood swings that are not related to anything happening in my life. And it's been really good for me on my spiritual journey, actually, because it's given me a challenge. And yeah, the message just came in so strongly. The yogi is a master of his or her nervous system. So whenever you're feeling anxiety, Twin Flame Collective, you need to sit down, you need to do some spiritual practice, some meditation, some deep breathing. Alternate nostril breathing is amazing. Sorry, I don't remember the Sanskrit term for it right now. Look it up, guys. Alternate nostril breathing. It balances the left and right sides of the brain. And it's something that you can do throughout the day. You can do it, morning, afternoon, and evening. So that was a big message coming out for you guys, is that being a master of your own nervous system and taking that time throughout the day, not just once a day, especially if you're having anxiety, to sit down and master your nervous system, calm your nervous system, calm your mind, and get into that peaceful zone within yourself. Remember that you're not a victim and you are healing. You are healing. I was going through this thing where I was like, I'm never going to be healed. I'm so broken from all these things that have happened to me. But then I had this realization, that my healing is collective healing, and especially in the work I do, giving spiritual guidance sessions and psychic readings, that's important. Let's get into the spread. I honor your life force energy and I honor mine as well. Wow, look at this. Very powerful image for the life force energy here. This blue dragon yielding some power between his hands, right? So your twin is saying that they're increasing their power right now, their spiritual power, they're healing, they're having a lot of realizations on every level, and they're honoring the life force energy within you and within them. And do remember, as you do spiritual work and as you heal, it affects your twin very much, whether or not you talk about it, whether or not you're even in separation or what. The biggest thing here is to keep growing spiritually. All right, and if you're out there and you're like, what's all this spiritual talk? I just want a love twin flame reading. Then you're confused, and you're just confused, man, because this journey is all about the spiritual journey. It's more so about the spiritual journey than it's about a love and romantic relationship. This is about one soul who split in two bodies in order for both halves of your soul to help each other, to trigger each other into growing and expanding spiritually. Humans don't grow when they're comfortable. That's just how we are, you know? And our society is so sick that it teaches us that you should just indulge in pleasure, indulge in pleasure, indulge until you get cancer and die. Like, it's really fucked up. And so those of us who are on the spiritual journey, you know, we're living a different kind of life than everyone else. It's a different path. It's a different life. It's a blessed life, but it's not easy. You know, it's not easy. So your twin flame is definitely gaining spiritual power, and you're just being reminded here that if you slack on your spiritual work, if you slack on your spiritual journey, it's only going to keep you and your twin farther apart. The more you're both growing and expanding, the sooner you're going to be united with each other, period. What would love do in this situation? Love would just love. She's got her hand over her heart here. Heart space is lit up, so and the spiritual journey really is all about love, but it's not about the type of love that we've been taught our whole lives. You know, romantic love is fleeting, and anyone who's lived on this planet at least 40 years knows that it always changes. It never stays the same. It's a temporary, fleeting thing to be, you know, in love or infatuated with someone. But you and your twin are being pushed towards eternal love, you know, towards the ultimate spiritual truth, which is that everything is one, everything is connected, and until we experience that full-blown, enlightened experience of love, we really don't know what love is. That was really weird. I thought this other card came out. Oh no, here's the last card. I was like, what was... No, here we go. I thought this was really interesting. To be stuck in a lower vibration is not healthy. We must raise our consciousness out of the root chakra and up into the higher realms. Right? That's when that Kundalini energy rises up, then we get a taste of the divine. I love the crone here representing the divine feminine energy, that you're going to be stepping into divine feminines. It's really beautiful. I mean, look at that woman. She's powerful. I love both of these depictions. We got the divine masculine here and the divine feminine, standing in all their glory in nature. You're being reminded, divine feminines, that you've been a mystic for many lifetimes. This is not the first go around. And you've been with this person for many lifetimes, your twin flame. You're really being asked to, you know, step into your individual power. Okay, that's what this separation's all about. If you're in separation, stepping into your own power, completely independent, even from the other half of your soul. I do feel like the femmes have been stuck in quite a negative cycle for a while. When is he going to contact me? Can I trust you? I don't trust you. I'm broken. I'm damaged. La la la. Right, feminines? The crone is very wise. She's like a female saint or sage. And people go to her for solutions to their problems, guidance. You know, she does divination. You're really being asked to embrace this energy now, divine feminines. You know, I thought I was going to go on and on, maybe for 30 minutes, but I think we've covered enough here today, guys. For now, for this reading. No, you know what? Let's pull you one more card from the Gratitude Oracle here. Oh, getting hot. I'm going to pull you guys a card from the Gratitude Oracle. Let's see what messages come out to finish off this reading. It just didn't quite feel complete. Spiritual practice is the emphasis here, and not just once a day. Like I said, take that time 3 times a day. Like, how important is your spiritual growth to you? You know what I mean? How important is your expansion to you? If it's important, then you can take a few minutes and sit and rewire your nervous system, calm your nervous system, and get into that calm, peaceful-minded state. Two came out. Don't want to take 2. Just 1, please. 1, please. Kind-hearted. I'll pull a message. I don't know what to call these fucking cards with words on them. Message cards, love messages. 1 card for this kind-hearted. Okay, this card says understanding. Understanding and kind-heartedness. You're really, if you're in separation, you're really being asked to just give unconditional love to your counterpart and just chill on them a little bit. You're being reminded that you're both on a very intense healing journey. You've both been through some shit. Okay, you're not the only one healing. You're one soul split in 2, so your healing journeys are actually very similar. But before union, a lot of healing work needs to be done separately. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it works. Okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed this Twin Flame check-in today. If you did, please support the channel. I greatly appreciate it, guys. If you join my Facebook group, you get a free welcome reading. And please give me a kind karma donation. Those are so appreciated. Until the end of the year, they're all going towards decks for this channel. Alright, until next time, take care.